Have you ever scrolled through your phone, witnessing everyone's highlight reels while you're still trying to piece together your own behind the scenes? You start comparing, even when you don't mean to, questioning your worth, even when you know better. You look at your own life and feel a profound, quiet sense of delay, as if you are permanently falling behind. At first, it is easy to assume you have simply failed, or that you lack discipline. But that explanation doesn't quite land. What if feeling behind is not a sign of failure, but a deliberate psychological mechanism? What if your brain is intentionally creating this tension to force you to wake up? Before we uncover the hidden reason why your mind is pulling the brakes, I want you to do something right now. Drop a comment below and tell me, what is the one milestone in life you feel the most pressured to reach? For most people, your 20s are what psychologists call a liminal phase, the space between who you were and who you're becoming. It is uncertain, uncomfortable, and yet absolutely necessary, because without it, there's no room for rebirth. The problem is, we live in a world that praises noise and constant display. When you are bombarded by the performances of others, you experience a subtle emotional fatigue. You are not actually behind, you're simply exhausted from trying to align your complex reality with the two-dimensional highlight reels of people you barely know. But here is the plot twist. The people who look like they have it all figured out, the ones who seem miles ahead of you, are often the ones who just accepted the first script they were handed. They haven't found themselves, they're simply running on autopilot. Highly observant, deep thinkers operate differently. They pause before answering life's demands, not because they're unsure, but because they're weighing 10 different possibilities at once. You feel behind because you stopped to ask why, and questioning takes time. So why does this realization still feel like anxiety? If you are just finding your path, why does the freedom to choose feel like such a heavy burden? The answer lies in how a deeply aware mind processes potential. When you are highly observant, your mind doesn't just imagine one simple future. You replay the past, analyze the present, and imagine 100 versions of the future all at once. This can lead to rumination, the repetitive focus on problems or mistakes as you desperately seek resolution. You feel behind because you are mourning the infinite potential you had to sacrifice just to make a single choice. You are grieving the versions of your life you aren't living. Feeling behind is not a character flaw. It is a sign that you are dismantling old illusions, and growth often looks like loss before it looks like liberation. You are experiencing the discomfort of cognitive dissonance, the friction you feel when your actions and beliefs don't yet align. But those who truly transform let the discomfort stay long enough for it to force their beliefs to evolve. You are not falling behind. You are taking the time to build a solid foundation so that when you finally step forward, you are moving toward a life that actually belongs to you. If this video helped you recognize yourself or understand someone you love, you are not alone here. This channel is a space for understanding the quieter psychological patterns that shape how we think, connect, and move through the world. If you found this meaningful, consider subscribing so you do not miss future conversations. And remember to drop a comment below about your own journey. Your perspective might help someone else finally feel understood. Thank you for watching.